Dear students of Value Added course, welcome to Unit 3. Let's learn what are the basics of caption writing. I am Dr. B. Vinmayil, Assistant Professor of English, B.V. Vaniya Perumal College, Parliament, Virudhunagar. I have been working here since 2010. Here is the overview of today's lesson. What is a caption? Where do we caption? Types of caption. How to use caption writing. Look at this picture. It says a picture is worth 1,000 words. Exactly. No need for any explanation for an explanatory picture. But I want to add one more line to it. The picture is worth 1,000 words only if it has got a really good caption. You can see the reader embraces the book. The book comforts the reader through the words written in it, through the emotions expressed in it. Yes, writing is much more influencing than a picture. It gives solace to the reader's mind. Let's write caption to a picture to influence the reader as well as the perceiver. Creative minds usually fall for writing. That's why C.S. Lewis has told you can make anything by writing. Reflecting his own ideas, Ray Bradbury has also written, you fail only if you stop writing. Writing has created various influences as well as revolution in this world. Let's write and see the consequences. What is the caption? It's a title or brief explanation according to the definition which I want to give you. It's a heading or few words that can communicate what is being told in the picture. Let's see the definition given by Webster Dictionary. The first definition is a caption is a part of a legal document or newspaper. Yes, it shows you where, when, and by what authority the picture was taken, found, or executed. And I found this kind of caption writing is adapted in photojournalism. Secondly, we have the definition as caption is an explanatory comment or designation accompanying a pictorial illustration. This kind of captions you can see nowadays in social media. Thirdly, a caption is a synchronized, time-synchronized text in a movie or television show along with an audio track. This kind of captions can be seen in YouTube's web series and all kind of OTT movies. Let us differentiate it. The first picture, I think you all might have been impressed by this picture. It's a famous picture which went viral through the social media. It has shaken the whole world. Yes. In newspapers, it occurs with a caption, 3-year-old Aylan Kurdi, a Syrian refugee lying dead on the Mediterranean Sea. And when it appears in the social media, it was captioned, humanity washed ashore. And in the newspaper, news channels and streaming media, you can see the caption runs like this: Island Kurdi, a 3-year-old Syrian refugee, lost his life when crossing the Mediterranean Sea to Europe. I think you must have understood what is the difference between these kind of expressions for depicting a picture. Let us see one by one. Photojournalism. In photojournalism, captions are called as cut lines. It describes who is that person in the photograph, why is the picture is in this newspaper story, and what's going on in the event, and then when and where was this photo taken, why does they look, the people in the picture look in that particular way, and how this event has happened. These kind of questions will be answered in the captions or cut lines in photojournalism. Here is the best example for cut lines in photojournalism. You can see who is playing, Gail Monfils of France. Why it is noted down in the news story? He dies for a forehand. It's a peculiar shot. So it is posted in the sports column. And where it was taken, it is the fourth round match against the Russian player Andrei Kuznetsov. When it was taken in the 2016 Australian Open tennis. So all the information regarding the picture is given in the cut line. Next, we can see what are the rules one has to follow to write a cut line. All the pictures in the newspaper should be captioned. You should give equal importance to the newspaper story as well as to the cut line, because there are some readers who just read cut lines and leave. In order to get the gist of the newspaper story, they just read the cut lines. First sentence of the cut line can describe the action in present tense, but the sequential sentences giving additional description can be in past tense. We have to write more regarding the picture so that the obvious things may not be written, but the cut line should give additional information of the event happened in the picture. And one more thing, in photojournalism, sarcastic tone should be avoided. And it should be specific. The event should be specific. There should not be any guesses too. And historical photos should be labeled properly with the event, date, and name of the persons. Avoiding humor is encouraged in cut lines. Next, we have streaming media. In streaming media, why do we have captions? These captions have some other name called a subtitle. This subtitle provides a written version of the dialogue and other relevant sound effects in the video file. These captions are introduced to aid hearing impaired people. There are two types of captions in streaming media. They are closed captions and open captions. If you can turn on the closed captions, so that whatever is spoken in the audio track, whatever is heard by the listener in the audio track, will be written promptly in the captions, synchronized with the video file as well as the audio track. In open captions, the viewer cannot turn off the captions. It's an integral part of the transmission. The video itself has that subtitle. Here is a good example for the caption writing in streaming media. Even the shrieking sound of the person or the background sounds, which are all recorded to give the emotional presentation to the viewer, have to be represented in subtitles. And famous captions of the subtitles are in other languages can be noted down in English or the language in caption. Next, come to caption writing for social media. Whenever you are writing the captions, it should be brief, poetic, creative, and relevant to the given picture. It should be succinct, be specific, and keep the tone of the picture. If the picture is sarcastic, if the picture is humorous, if the picture is uh, joyful, it should be reflected in the caption too. And it should be in a conversational language. Speaking to the viewer is highly appreciable. Present tense is preferable. It can express the emotions of the people in the picture. And recording the moment is much appreciable too. Next, what are the things one should not do in caption writing? Vague captions should be avoided. Wrong ideas should be avoided. Long sentences are not encouraged. Demoting words are not at all advisable. One should avoid harsh tone. And instead of writing the obvious details, in-depth analysis of the picture is advisable. Here is a sample for caption writing. This is a wild forest. The person is walking across this road. One can write, to walk into nature is exploring thousands of miracles in you. Yes, it's a wonderful caption for this picture. I could find three kinds of caption writing in social media. The first one is motivational caption. Second one is funny caption. Thirdly, we have sarcastic captions. In motivational caption, we could see so many inspiring words which would console and comfort the mind of readers. Here you could see a soldier, a pawn, is considered as a king. It's one's own imagination or one's own realization of the self. What you think you will become. Yes, I am a king to a pawn. These are the self retrospection of that pawn. Next, we have the funny caption. In funny captions, nobody will be hurt. Here you could see the minion or any plump person may think that I love my six pack so much. So I protect it with the layer of fat. It seems so funny, but it doesn't hurt anyone. But look at this sarcastic caption. It sometimes hurt others. Holding a brain in your hand, for that, brains are awesome. Yes, of course. I wish everyone have it. But nobody is having it. It is the sarcastic tone behind it. And look at the language too. I wish. This is the conditional class used there. And come to the inspiring captions or motivational captions. Just walking along the track with the player's shoe. The picture gives a motivation to the player or anyone. working for the goal, train today so that you won't complain tomorrow. Next, we have funny captions. Look at this. I have given two pictures for this. When I was searching the internet, I found these two pictures. It's I have already noted down the second picture, but when I was referring for this class, I found this first picture. The second picture is, what do we learn from cows, buffaloes, and elephants? It's impossible to reduce weight by eating green grass and salads and walking. One who are diet conscious should read this caption. It's highly funny, and at the same time, one who are defending non-vegetarian should read the first caption. If non-vegetarian was the source of strength, then elephant would not have been strong. In both captions, elephant is the highlight, but both are different perception. Both seem to be so funny too. Next, we have sarcastic captions. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they are all the same. It defines one's attitude. They are called personality captions, attitude captions too. Let's come to the fourth part of the session. How to ace caption writing. Just think out of the box. Just look at anything with some different perception. Secondly, you have to enrich your vocabulary. Read vast. Vast reading can help you to enrich your vocabulary. Or listen to English news or any e-books. That will also help you to enrich your vocabulary. Thirdly, learn to employ figures of speech. Let me tell you the figures of speech which may help you to write good captions. What is a figures of speech? It's a type of figurative language that can help you to understand much better. It departs from conventional word order or meaning. Here is the list of some figurative language: metaphor, irony, understatement, anaphora. I will give you some more list which can help you to write good captions. Salty but sweet. Look at the picture. It is a beach. The caption is salty but sweet. It's a phrase to refer one's personality who may seem to be rigid, but when we are getting acquainted with them, they may seem to be so sweet. Pun is used. The ocean seems to the viewer salty, but to the person who is enjoying on the seashore, it is very sweet. What is then pun? It is a humorous use of word or phrase that has various meaning or which sounds like another word. It's simply a word which has multiple meanings to represent various occasions. When that particular word is used in one context, to the reader, it may suggest some other meaning. So it creates some fun too. Next, we have alliteration. It is a repetition of initial consonant sound. Here, look at this dandelion. We used it to wish when we blow the dandelion. Look at this caption, beautiful caption. Some see a weed, some see a wish. Alliteration. Yes, yes. The sound S is repeated. W is also. Next, we have oxymoron. Oxymoron is a figurative language which contradicts with its own words. juxtaposing two words which have self-contradicting meaning. For example, in this picture, it seems to be a dawn or it seems to be a twilight. The writer has given a caption as shining darkness. How can a darkness shine? That is oxymoronic. It contradicts. Juxtaposing shine and darkness is oxymoronic. Next, we have euphemism. It's a polite expression of unpleasant idea. Here, look at the cat. It seems to be toes are tired. But we all know one is very lazy. But look at the caption given to it. Lazy is an ugly word. I would call it a selective participation. I'm lazy, but I don't want to mention myself as lazy. I want to be selective in participation. So selective participation is the euphemism used for laziness. Okay, these are so funny captions. Next, paradox. It's a statement or proposition that seems to be self-contradictory. Okay, oxymoronic is juxtaposing words which are contradictory in meaning. Here, ideas are contradictory. That is paradox. Sometimes it seems to be absurd, but in reality, it expresses a possible truth. You could see, social media is the thing which tries to connect people. But what is happening in reality? It disconnects us from each other. That's why in candlelight dinner too, couples are doodling on their mobile phones instead of sharing their love. Here I have given some more examples. These are all the captions. These are all the pictures which are written on natural events. These kind of things you can see in status, Facebook story, or Instagram story. You can also give captions to your own pictures that you have taken. That's why I have given some more selfie caption. A selfie a day keeps the doctor away. Look at the bad word play here. It's a proverb. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's changed into the present day scenario. A selfie a day keeps the doctor away. As a student of English literature, you should know there are memes related to English literature. I haven't quoted anyone here, but you should be talented to create your own memes regarding English literature. Literary codes are captioned using some various pictures available in internet. Here is also a better English language meme. Girls, you can relate this last slide of mine with the first slide of mine. There is also, I have given a picture which embraces the reader, and here is the picture which is with the caption, don't believe everything you read on the internet just because there is a picture with a quote next to it. Abraham Lincoln. Okay, Lincoln doesn't know anything regarding the internet, but we people believe that if there is any picture along with the caption, it is completely true. It is paradox. Okay, such kind of captions can be written if you are so creative. Let's ready, set, caption it. It's a peculiar way of shaming you into writing. You can also try on your own. Here is some exam exercise. Thank you, girls. Thank you for your listening. Let's caption. Let's shame our writing.